Good morning from Kyoto, Japan, and it's 94% humidity. I'm Maddie,
I'm Olivia.
and this is the whole story.
Our day started very early, around 6 a.m. We started at the Fushimi Inari Shrine because we wanted to beat the crowds and beat the heat, although that didn't turn out quite like we had hoped. Nonetheless, the shots and the photos were great, so highly recommend getting here early. Just get up and do it. You won't regret it, I promise. We might have seen 10 people the whole time we were up there, and we were up there for probably over an hour and a half, close to 2. The Fushimi Inari Shrine is actually donated to the god of rice, sake, and business prosperity. So all of the torii gates are donated by businesses and individuals looking for good fortune. And you can actually see the individuals and the businesses inscribed on the back of the torii gates as you're walking along. So I thought that was really cool. We did hike about halfway up, and full disclosure, while it's relatively easy, it's paved, it is straight uphill. So I had read online that it was a super easy hike to the mountain, and full disclosure, it is not. It's a little more intense than I was expecting, so just a heads up.
Okay, so we woke up at like 4 o'clock to get ready. We went to the Fushimi Inari Shrine. It was ridiculously hot. Not really hot, I guess it was just humid. It was, no joke, 94% humidity.
And you're walking straight uphill by steps.
Yeah. So we came back to the hotel. We had breakfast here, cooled down a little bit, and now we are headed to the Tenjin Temple. I happened to see it online, Googling, and it looked really beautiful, so we're gonna go check it out. Another thing, we're staying at the DoubleTree in Kyoto Station. It is super convenient. It's less than 5-minute walk to Kyoto Station, the train station. So, highly recommend.
The Welcome Suica app is a must if you're traveling in Japan. Not only do you use it for trains to tap in and out of the turnstiles, but you can also use it as a form of payment at like 99% of places around here. We started with 5,000 yen on our card, and I think we might have had to top up 1 or 2 other times. But all in all, it's super simple to use, and it's right there on your mobile device. First of all, you can't throw a rock without hitting a temple or a shrine in Kyoto. It's estimated to have about 4,000 temples and shrines within the city. So, plenty to look at, plenty to choose from. I happened to see the Tenjin Temple on the map when I was looking at some other things in the area, and I looked up some photos, and it was gorgeous. So we decided to come check it out, and I'm so glad we did. It really is just as beautiful as the photos, and it was not crowded at all. There were hardly any people there, and we were able to get some really good shots again and just take in the ambiance. So the temple complex is pretty large, and they have a lot of different sections that you can visit. Each section or area is just as beautiful as the last one. I don't think that we came across any part that we didn't just fall in love with. I particularly have one area, though, that was my favorite out of all of them, and it's what they call the South Garden, which is this pond that you walk the pathway around, and it was absolutely gorgeous, tranquil. You felt like you were transported to a different world almost. Back at the hotel. It is oppressively hot. It's after lunch, and we're just gonna take a little breather
clean up a little bit because we have sweated profusely, and we have a tea ceremony this afternoon with a traditional kimono, so we want to make sure we're good to go for that. So
for the tea ceremony, we used a company called Maikoya. They have several locations in Kyoto. Ours was the closest to downtown. You get to dress in a traditional Japanese kimono. You have somebody to assist you in doing that, helping you get dressed. And then they lead you to the tea house. So during the tea ceremony, you're not allowed to take videos, but you are allowed to take photos. She explained the significance of the tea ceremony, what it means in the Japanese culture, and then, of course, performed the tea ceremony for us. After she was finished, she let us partake. You're given a little mochi snack. It's the traditional flavor of cinnamon. And then you get to make your own matcha. I thought I might like this version, and I don't. I still hate matcha. Afterwards, you're then allowed to hang behind in the tea house for a little bit and take some photos. After our ceremony, we walked around town a little bit. We were lucky enough to be there during the Gion Festival, which happens every July. The Gion Festival has these massive floats in the streets, and then they have, of course, food vendors and shopping, things like that. Some of the floats also have performers on them, so it was really neat to get to see and to hear that.
we're out here with the locals, baby. All our cousins and Maddie.
Our intention was to actually eat from the street vendors, but it was just too crowded. So we ended up finding a little spot to grab a drink and something to eat instead. We appreciate you coming along with us. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, hit that notification bell, and don't forget to subscribe.